2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next from down... Hello out there, and get ready for some payout.
Thanks, Brian.
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And Giannis with the jam.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And the Clippers making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
On the floor for your Clippers, Serge Ibaka.
Antetokounmpo against Ibaka. Back to Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Clippers.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
George's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Over Leonard. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Lopez.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
You got to love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Jackson, here we go. Zubac finds Leonard. From outside, off the mark.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Holiday passes to Middleton. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jackson on the wing. Back to George. Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Nice shot by Zubac.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Middleton outside. George against DiVincenzo. Now here's Holiday. Tightly guarded. Middleton left side. Plenty of space. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Zubac. George passes to Zubac. High post Ibaka. It's stolen by Holiday. Antetokounmpo with it. Jackson in his pocket.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by the Clippers. Lopez against Zubac. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard pulls down the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Jackson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game. Bledsoe, he's checked in for the Clippers. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Antetokounmpo against Ibaka. Ibaka with a steal. Leonard right side. Tries again. Fires the three. Zubac passes to Ibaka. And they pick up 2.
Very solid, both ends of the floor. That time, Ibaka efficient inside.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Foul Clippers. Eric Bledsoe. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Holiday.
At the line for the Bucks, Drew Holiday.
Holiday hits them both.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
DiVincenzo against George. Pass to Leonard. Doesn't go that time.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points. And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes a lot of hits.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and...
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Ivica Zubac out there with Serge Ibaka. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Pass to Leonard. And here's George. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Now Lopez. That's Ibaka defending. Here's DiVincenzo. And they get it back. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Back to Ibaka. Uncovered. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And that's a good job of spotting up by Serge Ibaka. He's good in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to George. Back to Bledsoe. George outside. To the left side wing. Ibaka, he's open. Rebound by Middleton.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And the shot goes in. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say, I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, my goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move.
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
This is what you like from today's guards. A lot of them have that extra size and strength to challenge in the paint.
So for the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kennard in for George. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Bledsoe, pass to Kennard. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr.
Pass to Ibaka. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Can they get it? And the jam by Ibaka.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Here's Middleton to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
It's Middleton on the wing. Here's Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 11.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
All sorts of time. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
It's Middleton on the wing. 7 points in the game. Rebound by the Clippers. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton, right side. Lopez finds Middleton. Again, Middleton missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Middleton covering. Bledsoe with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
That one misses.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez at the line for 2.
Good on the second one. 9 seconds left in the half. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. An exceptional game plan. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folk.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here's Leonard. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Nice feed, Leonard, with good timing, good ball placement. And you look at how Kawhi goes about his business. No social media, no big presence, just does his thing and let his game do the talking.
George against Allen. Soft touch off the glass. Allen's got his first basket.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Now Bledsoe. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And that reserved approach from Kawhi. Don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. Stand out of the spotlight. That's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential, but keeping out of social media is a very wise choice.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Back to Portis. Allen, the pass to Hill. And here's Portis. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside, Hill. Now Allen. Back to Hill. Here's Nora. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Well, Los Angeles shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Ibaka against Portis. Ibaka, the pass to George. Now here's Bledsoe. Ibaka finds George. Here's Bledsoe. Wing shot on the way, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hill against Bledsoe. Portis, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Zubac. For 3, George. It's hauled in by Portis.
2 minutes.
Allen on the wing. And stolen by Leonard. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
So for the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Zubac. Man comes in for Leonard. And it's Kennard in for Paul George.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Bledsoe. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Nice shot by Kennard.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Hill. Out left to the wing. Here's Nora. Offline with a 3. The Clippers trail. Bledsoe outside to the inside. Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
What vision from Bledsoe. A point who can score it and dish it.
Hill the pass to Portis. Allen with it. Inside. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Allen. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Ibaka, the pass to Bledsoe. Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Such a tough-nosed player. Bledsoe doesn't back down from anyone on the drive. I love it.
And he's good on the second. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Hill against Bledsoe. Here's Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nora. He's covered by Bledsoe. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Defense. LA basketball. Into the box.
Just 3 on the clock. Batum. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And for the Bucks, they're shooting at about 44% so far. They've got Serge Ibaka, Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's man in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Antetokounmpo's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Pass to man. Here's Batum. Antetokounmpo covering. Bledsoe outside. Back to Batum. Shot is up. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Middleton outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Bledsoe. High post Ibaka. Back to Bledsoe. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for man. George, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Bledsoe.
Reggie Jackson.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Holiday doubled up. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Now here's Ibaka. Goes back up. Nifty move. And another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Holiday. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Leonard. And it's in there.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Knocks it loose, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here they come. And stolen by Middleton. And the foul on Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
Middleton outside. Holiday against Jackson. Left side Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
Out to the wing. To the left side wing. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Leonard can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. A minute 53 left in the game. Leonard for three. He buries it from three.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
Zubats against Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's George. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Antetokounmpo outside. Middleton against Leonard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 8.
I mean, it is not easy trying to box out Giannis. His long arms allow him to capitalize on the offensive glass.
Now here's George. Going inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Until they foul intentionally, and the Clippers making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Holiday. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Holiday. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
LA basketball.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson against Holiday. Here's Leonard. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball. And once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton, the pass to Giannis. Good.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Irving finds Harden. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Good on the triple.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Outside Holiday. Outside Antetokounmpo. With the drive. Giannis dunks it down.
On the drive, Giannis just deadly. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Here is Harden. He kicks to KD. Outside Irving. Lock at 6. Back to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Harden against Lopez. Irving up top. He has 5. Here's Harden. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The kick out to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Back to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton for 3. A rebound by the Nets.
Tell you what, the defense is lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
There's the triple. Offensive rebound.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. There's 1:47 left to play here in the first. Durant with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And that one, good.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Pass to Giannis. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. The feed to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Harris.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Another miss by Middleton.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Durant kicks to Irving. Back to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And that one drops for him. And this game is tied up now.
Well, I really like the way Holiday runs with a purpose in these situations. It's not enough just to run the floor. You've got to know exactly where you want to run.
Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving.
For me, I just try to feel out the.
And Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Griffin in at the center.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Left side, Griffin. Harris, right side. Back to Griffin. Taken away by Holiday. They're running. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Goes up on the high post. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Outside Irving. It's up a 3. Doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Pass to Holiday. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Over Harden. That's short off the rim. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Nets trail by 6. And there's the pass to Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Harden outside. Back to KD. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Milwaukee leading by 6. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got 6 points.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Back to Harden. To halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Durant, the pass to Irving. to get it to KD and does. And Durant gets double teamed. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Dishes it to Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. High, arcing shot. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Holiday surveying the floor. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Harden the pass to Harris from about 19 feet. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Holiday. For 3, Middleton. And so it's Milwaukee going into the... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. And that does it for our half.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Ojeleye. Allen is out there with Hill. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. Allen finds Hill. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now Brown. Back to Irving. They swipe it. Inside. Here's Ojeleye. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Bucks leading by 12. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul.
Team second.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Nora, the pass to Portis. To the middle, here's Ojeleye, and the basket is good. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The kick out to Irving, and stolen by Portis. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Brown right side. And Mills kicks to Irving. 4 on the clock. Driving in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Aldridge kicks to Millsap. Fires high post. And it's off the back rim, no good. Bucks leading by 16. Down low, Millsap with the steal.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Aldridge down low. Working on Portis. Comes up empty down low. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
It's Brown with the drive. The kick out to Irving. Beyond the arc. Let's keep it alive. Aldridge, the pass to Irving. Tries yet again. Buries the jump shot. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Irving comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Milwaukee with the ball. Ojale passes to Nora. And Irving comes to help. Now Hill. Here's the three. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mills has got his first 2 points.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Andre Bembry's checked in for the Nets. Allen for three. The Bucks getting another chance here. Takes the three. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Nora. Buries the long-range jumper. Nora's got himself on the board with three there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Millsap kicks to Bembry. Here's Mills. Just three on the clock. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Bembry, Paul Millsap out there with Brown, and it's Mills, and it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The shot by Ojale, no good. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Here's Griffin, out to KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, He's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Ogilvy, that's good. Ogilvy's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Harden outside, pass to KD, launches it, rebounded by the Bucks.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Allen passes to Ogilvy. Here's Nora. 6 to shoot. For 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 19. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Hill passes to Ogilvy. Allen surveying the D. Mora, no good from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. They get it back, kicks it out to Harden. The 3. That shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Nora. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ogilvy, the second chance points on the tip in. Ogilvy's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
KD on the wing. Shoots the 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Outside Hill. Passes to Nora. No good on the 3. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Now the pass to Nora. Three-pointer. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hill finds Portis. Out to the wing. Stolen by Harden. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jrue Holiday.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Allen against Irving. And here's KD for 3. Shot clock at 5. Harris kicks to Durant. Griffin trying to get open. Durant, no good. Here's Ogilvy, guarded by KD. Hill against Harden. Hill passes to Nora. Griffin with the steal. KD on the wing. Looking to end his cold spell. There's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, the defense just can't stop Durant's drive. I mean, he's got that alchemy of agility and power. He's hard to shut down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just...
Thanks. Kyrie.
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness. And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo, and now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Harden against Jackson. Outside Durant. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Serge Ibaka.
About a minute into this first quarter. Jackson against Harden. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Irving. Outside Durant. Harris against Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. Takes it inside, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Jackson outside. Leonard right side. The 3-ball. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Leonard's got 6 points.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Harden. Down low. 5 to shoot. That's tipped.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Ibaka against Harden. Outside Durant to end the run. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jackson against Harden. Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
On the wing, Durant. Harris with it. He's picked up by Zubac. The kick to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Durant.
There's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar. It's probably that right there, playmaking.
It's George on the wing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Jackson.
Eric Bledsoe.
The Clippers in the lead.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
Pass to Leonard. Here he goes. Ibaka, he's open. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Irving. 1 minute left in the first quarter. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Bledsoe. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Griffin with it. George defending.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
14 foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line, Kyrie Irving. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Ibaka. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah, no second guessing right now from Serge Ibaka with that J.
Bledsoe against Harden. On the wing, Durant. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 4. We've got... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Durant and Griffin the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Leonard passes to Zubac. For 3, George. They get the rebound. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Oh, Durant with a steal. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Harden. There's the triple. Fred, you could light it up from 3-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, BA. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Here's Jackson. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, sometimes nice to see the big fella share the ball, and Ibaka did it that time.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Stolen by Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. The Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Harden against George. Left side, Harden. Here's Durant. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now Kennard. Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. 20 feet out. Zubac passes to George. Out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Here's Zubac. The Clippers rebound. Brooklyn trailing. And they double up Harris. Irving for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Irving's got 9.
An overlooked part of his game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Shot from the wing. Zubac finds Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Harden. Pass to Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Harden against George. From outside the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. And now the Nets on the break. Harden with it. Jackson in his pocket. Harden the pass to Irving. A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Jackson. George right side from deep three-point range. Zubac passes to Kennard for three. George finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Clippers substitution.
1:27 left in the second. Three-pointer, Harden. And the Nets miss again. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. There's Jackson with the three. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Harden, the pass to Durant. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Durant's got 7.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Nails it from 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Harden against George. Outside Durant. Lets it go from 14. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's George. And George with the jam.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game. Just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second whistle. Third team foul.
Free throws good from Durant.
When a player like Kevin Durant gets shelved with an injury, always raises questions about their return. Will he get back to the level of play that we're so accustomed to? And man, he came back in great shape and maybe exceeded those expectations.
Kennard on the wing. Back to Bledsoe. Takes a 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and... Thanks for joining us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Terrence Mann, then it's Serge Ibaka, and it's Batum in at the power forward position. Irving, the pass to Durant. Here's the 3, stolen by Bledsoe. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Irving with it. And it's Bledsoe picking him up. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Harden just loves scoring through contact. He seeks it out while trying to get fouls on his shooting attempts.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Bledsoe for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Kennard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
To the left wing. Back to Mills. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Jackson. He has 7. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. George for 3. Brooklyn with the board.
It might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And here's Mills for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's an even 3-on-3 break. George with it. 5 points in the game. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. The offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Leonard outside. Launches a 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Clippers on the break. Leonard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Bembry. And George with some nice D.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Out to Leonard. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Zubac passes to Leonard. Sinks the tray. Leonard's got 16.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And here's Mills for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. Jackson finds Leonard. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Nets.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
He gets it in there. Millsap's got his first points in this one.
A great concentration from Paul Millsap there. He's used to having to score on difficult shots around multiple defenders.
The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Now Jackson. Back to Leonard. From deep. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Bembry. George defending. Brown can't hit. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson finds some space. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Mills, here we go. Millsap, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Bledsoe outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Bledsoe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. George against Harden. He shoots. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Harris. Leonard on the wing. From downtown. No good that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Right side Durant. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard outside. Bledsoe outside. Off target from three-point range.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Irving up top. He's covered by Bledsoe. Outside Harden. Pass to Griffin. George over to help. Now here's Irving. On the wing Durant. Wide open. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Bledsoe against Harden. Bledsoe, the pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Leonard outside. Harden against Bledsoe. Leonard way outside. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's George. And he can't get that one for the Nets. This one not looking good. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Back to Harden. Harris outside. Up top Durant. He's guarded by Zubac. To the paint. And Griffin the bucket on the assist from Durant.
Well, his length and then his quickness, Durant, you just can't cover the guy. An absolute nightmare matchup. And then you add the pick and roll to it.
Leonard against Harris. Leonard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside Durant. The three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. They grab their own miss. Out to Leonard. There's the three. Griffin pulls down the board.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Durant. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Los Angeles has got just 1 of 6 threes to go in the fourth. Bledsoe outside. Pass to George. The three. Kept alive. Zubac passes to George. Shoots over Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Back to Irving. Over Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Now the Clippers with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. George against Harden. Durant has the open look, and he sinks it.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
And George launches it from deep. Missed it. So the Clippers win it. They played the Phil. Allie, thank you as always.
thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now...
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And it makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. And he drives in. Second shot opportunity. Back to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Stolen by George. Now Leonard from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Now here's Giannis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
George with the ball. Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Outside, George. Here he goes. Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Middleton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And when it comes off the hands of a shooter like Middleton, there's just something so pretty and fluid about the pull-up.
Now here's George. Outside Leonard. Launches a 3. George, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Ibaka, the pass to Zubats. Outside for Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday dishes to Middleton. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. The Clippers trail. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Jackson kicks to George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. They get the rebound. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Ibaka. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And here's Middleton. The tray. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And that's why Middleton got that giant extension. He can stretch the floor.
Jackson passes to George. Pass to Zubac. George against DiVincenzo. The shot by George, no good. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has with the Bucks.
See the goal right now really well.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Leonard. Back to Bledsoe. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. Not going to go that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Oh, Leonard in position. Stolen by Middleton. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Kennard. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3. Middleton's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Outside Leonard lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound, and Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Bucks leading by 4. Middleton outside. Inside, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers, everything you want from a role player.
4 on the shot clock. Leonard with no one around. Off target with his 3. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Middleton inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Kennard kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Ibaka, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think it's the gritty nature of Serge Ibaka's game that earns him these calls. You've got to be careful how you guard him.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Bucks leading by 4. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to man. And there's the drive. Zubac. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's George in for Luke Kennard. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Clippers trail by 6. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. DiVincenzo against George. And he banks in the layup.
Paul George playing through the contact right there. You like somebody who's willing to navigate traffic. Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Drew Holiday. And the Clippers making a change here. Ibaka's checked in.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The 3 from George. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Middleton up top. 8 points for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And really, from second round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Here's George. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Morris at 4, with Ibaka at the 5. Paul George is out there at Bledsoe, and it's Mann in at the 3 spot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Here's Ojale. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. George dishes to Bledsoe. And George kicks to Bledsoe. Outside for George. Over Allen. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Bucks leading by 8. And here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Portis in the post. Defended by Ibaka.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Left side, George. Another shot. Dishes it to Ibaka. Outside for Bledsoe. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
Here's Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Allen's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Just his first attempt. And the Clippers miss again.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Over in the corner, Portis. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here comes the break, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Leonard, he's checked in for Terrence Mann, and it's Luke Kennard in for George. Here's Ojale from 10 feet out. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Here's Ojale. Banked in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
A deep three from Leonard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Hill looking around. Pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. Mann subbed in for Leonard. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Batum passes to Kennard. Off target from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Ojale. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the pass to Ibaka. A floater. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Holiday. Pulls up on the wing. He doesn't hit that one. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Milwaukee on top, up 11. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you gotta love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And here's George for three. Oh, and he almost... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Shooting for LA, Paul George. Taking 3 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. The deep three from George. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Here's Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Zubats in the post. Lopez is there. George passes to Zubats. The shot's good on the assist by George.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Leonard. Outside for Jackson. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Middleton dishes to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
Outside, George sinks the three-pointer. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His second personal foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Leonard, the pass to Zubats. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Leonard.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard. Right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Outside Jackson. Passes to George. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo with it. George picks him up. DiVincenzo against George. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chris Middleton.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Reggie Jackson. That's his third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
DiVincenzo against George. For the three. They grab their own miss. Now here's Giannis. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting. At center. Whoop. The man in the middle.
Before we get...
Thanks, BA.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Harden. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And on many other teams, Chris Middleton would be the star, Clark, but he plays the Robin role pretty well.
Hey, I tell you what, BA, there is nothing wrong with being 1A on the marquee when you're playing next to Giannis. He's overshadowed by the media because of Giannis, but his game makes a lot of noise all over the NBA.
Now here's Middleton. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Here's Irving. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Harden. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo, pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
Harden, the pass to Durant. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, denied by Durant.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Harris with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. It's Middleton on the wing. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fires for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden, the pass to Durant. 1:36 left in the opening quarter. Shoots. Again, the net score.
Well, that jump was so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Middleton outside. Jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo controls the rebound and the putback. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And Brooklyn has possession. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Durant. The rebound by the Bucks.
just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, excellent D there from Harden. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Shot on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Shot from the top of the key. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And the second. He's one of the deadliest scorers in the game today.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Well, Irving at 6'3" has the size and quickness to defend.
And that's an area, BA, where he's improved, but he only needs to be average defensively. His scoring is elite.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. Nice shot by Harden. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, BA, when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft it. Drafted all the way back in 2008, Brook is still going strong in the league. Credit to Lopez, still expanding his game. He's a key cog on any team he's played for.
Here's Harris. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jrue Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. Here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some room here for Holiday. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team.
Here's DiVincenzo. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Lopez. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Harris outside. The kick to Durant. 6 to shoot. Over Middleton. Offensive board. Here's Griffin. Outside Durant. Tries yet again. Connects. The jumper drops. Durant's got 9 points.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo up top. Defended by Griffin. Lopez can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Fires the 3 with the tip. It's good on the putback. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you know, not normally the guy you see crashing the boards there. Harris giving some extra effort on the rebound.
Griffin left side. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Harris passes to Harden. Back to Harris. The shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Harden against DiVincenzo. And here's Middleton. From behind the arc. Here's Lopez. Second chance shot. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. 29 seconds left in the first half. Outside Durant. Outside Harden. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Durant. He's got 9. And we've reached halftime in this one. Bucks ahead. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that's...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Brook Lopez getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
George Hill out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Portis in at the center position. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Pass to Hill. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And that one drops for him. Hill's got his first bucket in this one.
Terrific speed and understated athleticism from Hill. I mean, all he needs is a little room to attack, and then he'll exploit it with fervor.
Outside Mills. Aldridge right side. The 3. Mills, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Millsap outside. Back to Mills. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap, terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with him.
Pass to Ogilvy. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Outside Mills. Here he goes. Out left to the wing. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The rebound by Ojale. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Hill. Here's Nora. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And then Portis with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
A nice shot by Millsap.
You just can't give Millsap these kinds of lanes to the rim. He's phenomenal at seeing the floor and knifing his way to the basket.
Allen on the wing. Pass to Ojale. Here's Nora. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside, Brown. Pass to Bembry. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Ojale. He's guarded by Millsap. Here's Nora. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And down it goes. 2 points. Millsap's got his second basket on the night.
And, you know, Millsap ready to shoot anytime he's close to the basket. Gets it off before the defense can react.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Bembry. Allen defending. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Outside, Hill. Down low. Nora, that's good. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Mills with it. Portis picks him up. Out to the right wing. Pass to Brown. Now here's Aldridge. It's deflected. They get it back. Oh, from deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Right side, Hill. Here's Nora. Off target from outside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. And here is Hill. Pass to Portis. Oh, stolen by Harden. Irving for 3. fires in the triple.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Hill, the pass to Allen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Brooklyn shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Over to the left wing. Irving attacking. Here's Griffin. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset, keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Hill against Harden. Portis right side. Back to Hill. Shoots over Harden. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 11.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Ogilvy. Back to Allen. Here's Ogilvy. He's guarded by Irving. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Misses off the right iron. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Harris against Portis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Hey, guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout this game?
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Inside, here's Portis. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Hill against Harden. Hill the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Outside Durant. From the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Griffin in the post, covered by Lopez. Harden against Holiday. The shot, no good. For Milwaukee, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bucks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 10-point game. Holiday with the ball. Picked up by Griffin. Middleton outside. No good from outside. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his third foul so far. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
For their fans, and let's go straight over to David Aldridge for.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. So the next starting five. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Baca is out there with Batum, and it's Bledsoe in at the one spot. That should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
Bledsoe against Harden. Outside Durant. Goes up on the wing. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
George with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside, KD. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Phenomenal concentration by Durant. Physical play is not going to throw him off.
Bledsoe against Harris. Leonard on the wing. All sorts of time. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Harden outside. On the wing, Harris. And the three ball is good.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the three ball.
Outside, Batum. Over Durant. Was shot by Batum. No good. Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Lets it go with a 3. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
So it's the Clippers now. Batum passes to Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Harden against Bledsoe. Pass to KD. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Takes a 3. No good from Bledsoe.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Leonard with no one around. No good off the back of the rim. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Brooklyn. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Leonard with the bucket.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside Durant. They double team KD. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Off target from the wing. The Clippers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Back to George. Over Irving. They get it back. Outside for George. Pass to Leonard. Outside, George. Bledsoe outside. From outside the arc. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Bledsoe against Harden. Irving for three. The rebound by Paul George. Bledsoe against Harris. Bledsoe kicks to George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And on the way from Irving for three. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Nets up. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's open.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the three slot. There's the pass to Batum, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Batum's got his first points in this one.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Harden outside. Back to Irving. Shoots it. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Leonard, the pass to George. Driving inside. A shot by Batum, no good. Harden against Leonard. Passes it to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is George. Pass to Leonard. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Harden kicks to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Here he goes. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a play.
Unbelievable.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Harris against Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Driving to the basket. Mills can't hit. Clippers trail by 8. And Batum kicks to Bledsoe. Tries it from 9. That one a little long. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Right wing. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Ibaka kicks to Kennard. Just a man. Here's Batum. Los Angeles with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And the length that Batum provides on the wing should be great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Terrence Mann, and it's Paul George in for Kennard. Clippers trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Bledsoe, covered by Mills. Now the pass to Leonard. Looking to end the run. The shot off that time, and Brooklyn will come the other way. It's Brown on the wing. Mills looking it over. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Marcus Morris is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Right side, George. For three, Bledsoe trains the three-pointer. Bledsoe's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it's clear Bledsoe knows he has the coaching staff's trust to take those shots, capitalizing well on that one.
Passes it to Millsap. Here's Bembry, intercepted. Got a piece of it, and so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to us. And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Shot's good by Mills.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Son LaMarcus Aldridge.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harden kicks to Harris. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Leonard, no luck. Nets leading by 9. Harris looking it over. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Zubac with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
Well,
foul.
with Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Harden against Jackson. The feed to Griffin. Back to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. It's Durant with the drive, and then Durant with the dunk.
Moving so fast toward the rim, KD rips through the lane with a lot of tenacity.
Guarded by KD. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden the pass to Harris. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Durant.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses,
and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, in high school, he won 4 state titles, voted College Player of the Year at Oklahoma. Blake Griffin, he's used to success.
A 3 from Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Nets leading by 11. And here's Harden. Pass to KD. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
2 minutes remaining in the...
Here's Leonard. Kennard on the wing. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Griffin finds KD. And here is Harris. It's Durant on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Harden lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Out to the right wing. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Driving the lane, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Mann's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jackson. Irving passes to Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
A shooter of Durant's skill will always be a go-to guy. Once he has the ball, it's a done deal.
Bledsoe dishes to Batum. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. That shot off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in, and the Nets also making a change. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Kevin Durant.
And getting to the line better than anyone in the league. James Harden led the league in free throw attempts during 7 of his 8 seasons with Houston.
And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Harden scanning the floor. It's stolen by Ibaka. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting with a comfortable lead up by. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the center position.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. It's Harden with the drive. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Nets lead by 15. Jackson against Harden. Shoots. Jackson misses. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. To the inside, Griffin. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Harden with it. Outside Durant, the 3. And they get it back. Griffin finds Durant. Left side, Irving. Goes back up.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Terrence Mann.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Nets passing it around. Back to Griffin. That shot, no good. They tee that time from Leonard. George with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Jackson. And Leonard has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Harden the pass to KD. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Harden draws the double. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 12.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant dishes to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Nets leading by 12. Zubac against Griffin. Back to Harden. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. He takes it in. 2 points. That one goes.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now, here's Zubac. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. "12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one to come into. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith.